First of all, congratulations for the nomination to the Copenhagen Citizen Politica. I don't know, it's written in Danish and I don't understand.
The Copenhagener of the Year.
Copenhagen of the year.
Yeah.
It's like the most important guy in Copenhagen.
I don't know.
Or girl?
I don't know.
How
It was
did you
a
get to
surprise.
this place?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool.
I landed in Barcelona yesterday and I am nominated. So it's not only politicians, it's politics. It's people who are the coolest people in Copenhagen.
It's like Donald Trump. Nobody knows how this guy gets there.
Don't do that.
Okay, let's talk about technicians because it was like a technician congress. What's the next step for Copenhagen?
Copenhagen is still not finished. It's very close, but it's still not finished. We still have thousands of cars coming in from outside Copenhagen every day. And this is where we have to stop. The people who live in Copenhagen every day, they are 62% ride a bike every day. Only 9% drive a car in Copenhagen. But the people who live outside the municipality, they still come in with their cars. So we have to do something to stop this. We have to make it more difficult to drive in the city. We had plans for a congestion charge where you have to pay to come in. That died politically, unfortunately. But this is the next great challenge. We have lots of space for bikes, but now we are more and more people cycling. So now we have to take away streets. We have to have only bicycle and bus streets, and the cars can go somewhere else. This is really, if we're going to go to the next level, this is how we have to do it.
What about 30 kilometers per hour roads? Are you in favor or are you against of that?
Oh my God, like every city should have 30 kilometer an hour zones in the entire city. Absolutely. A lot of places, they think that 30 kilometer an hour zones, then bicycles can share this space. The average speed for bicycles in Copenhagen or Amsterdam is about 16 kilometers per hour. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to ride 30 kilometers an hour to keep up with the cars, no. But in residential areas and city centers, a 30 kilometer an hour speed limit for cars is absolutely important. But if there is a lot of cars, then you need to continue to separate the cyclists from the cars. So the idea is good, and there is over 150 European cities who now have 30 kilometers an hour as a baseline speed, but it's not the solution for cycling. I never do 30 kilometers an hour on my bike. I'm dressed like this. I don't want to. I'm not like some Tour de France, motherfucker. I just want to go to work, right? And 30k is not a cycling speed for a city.
The last 2 weeks, mobility was terrible in Spain and in Europe in general. There were so many deaths, and it's because the regulation here in Spain is terrible. If you kill someone driving like a car drunk or with drugs, maybe it's not going to happen nothing. What is going on in Copenhagen or in Denmark?
I mean, there are over 20 countries in Europe that have what we call strict liability. So if I... In the same in the Netherlands as well. They're even better at it in the Netherlands. But if I am a cyclist and I have no lights and I go through a red light at night and a car hits me, the motorist is still at fault. The motorist is the one, he is or she is driving a big, heavy, dangerous machine. So the responsibility is automatically on the person who is using the most dangerous vehicle. So cyclists are put on a higher level of respect.
But there is one thing. One thing is be responsible, and the other thing for me is the punishment the society or the law is giving to this person. Mm-hmm. Here is really soft. This is the big problem. Because if you kill someone and you are guilty, I say you are guilty, you are just walking away, I'm guilty, that's okay. But what about the punishment you get in?
It's still not hard. I mean, it should be, attempted murder or murder. This is my opinion. I mean, if you are driving a car and you kill somebody, you should go to jail. Like, it should be that simple. Right? We have this problem where we have accident culture. I don't know what the word is in Catalan or Spanish, but it's an accident. Oops, sorry,
but
I made a mistake.
Someone. Yes.
Yeah, and so now there's a movement in America, like a hashtag, crash, not accident. It's a crash. It's not an accident. It was somebody made a mistake. So there is no accident when you make a mistake, right? Having an asteroid hit my house, that's an accident because, that's unavoidable and it was unlucky. So we live in an accident culture. We have this mentality about automobiles that, oh, whatever happens with a car, it's an accident, you know. I didn't mean to kill the person, but so, oops, sorry. And then there's the punishment does not fit the crime. So the punishment needs to fit the crime. And you kill somebody, you're texting and you're driving and you kill a cyclist or a pedestrian, where's 15 years in jail? I mean, you know, what would we do if I killed you right now? If I killed you on camera, I would go to jail for a long time, right? You know, and where's the justice? There is none.
And the last thing, you were talking about the way the Copenhagen people drive, because I'm going to Copenhagen in 2 weeks, and I don't want to be a stupid tourist riding like, hey, hello, there's the monument. What do you mean? How do you drive?
I will save one tourist. Good.
Yes.
I mean, it's just like driving a car, really. I mean, we have our wide cycle tracks, and you stay on the right side, right, so that people can pass you, right? It's really that simple. When you get to the intersection, you never go out with the cars to turn left. You do what we call a box turn. So you continue here and you wait, and then you cross over like in an L shape. That's the important one. But stay on the right side because somebody's going to pass you. And if you hear a bell ding behind you, yes, it's probably you. So get over on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah. If you hear a bell, it's you. But I know you. You won't be a stupid tourist. You'll follow the flow. A lot of tourists just come and go, oh my God, it's so nice. I mean, you know, with what we do, you'll figure it out in 2 seconds. Just watch what everybody else does. That's really the key. It's just watching what everybody else does.
Follow the mass.
Follow the mass and watch. And we have some hand signals when we're stopping. If you're going to stop, you put your one. Doesn't matter which one. You put one up, and this is right. This is left. It's so
the basics.
Yeah, the basics. Not everybody does it, but I mean, if you want to feel like a local, you can do that. Especially the stopping part in rush hour. You got to ride in rush hour. You will be so scared. It'll be awesome. But you just it's a wild ride, man.
I'm gonna take the cameras, the front camera, the rear camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like in the Tour de France for me.
Yeah, I'll tell you where to ride. I'll tell you where the best routes are. Yeah.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much.
Cool, man. Thank you.
See you.